Okay, let's see who else we can talk to here real quick. How about Colin from Oregon? Colin, you're on the air.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Mr. Pac-Man, it's good to talk to you again. I'd like to talk
Pleasure.
about education, if that's okay.
Okay.
Listening to this long conversations with everybody, I'm concerned. What do you think American education needs to do to stop things like people buying into conspiracy theories, people absorbing lies? What does the education system need to do to adjust our strategy? Because we're kind of too late now. We're gonna have to do some backpedaling a little bit, but what can we do now?
Yes.
How do we
It depends
prepare?
on there's different problems with different solutions. There are some school districts, Texas is famous for this, where the curriculum is just insanely politically biased and it leads to people who come out of school prone to all sorts of disastrous beliefs because the curriculum is biased. That's one problem, and the solution there is one. On the other hand, there's lots of school districts where, first of all, the curriculum is just not rigorous enough, in particular when it comes to people understanding how to think for themselves. And so introducing critical thinking, media literacy, and probably philosophy classes pretty early, I would say probably sixth or seventh grade, if not earlier, that would be important and potentially a solution. And then third, there are parts of the country and parts of culture and society where education itself is seen as liberal indoctrination. And so no
Yes,
matter what it is that is in the curriculum, if that's your belief going in, you're going to resist it. And that's going to also lead to ignorance and people, like you say, that buy into stuff. So there's a lot of different problems, and the solutions are not exactly the same for all of the problems.
it's really unfortunate because I'm a teacher and I'm really just caught in the middle of all this mask unmask stuff.
Sure.
Florida governor saying you can't wear masks, and then my governor is saying you have to. And I live in an area where everyone's up in arms and everyone
Yep.
thinks their freedoms are being. And I'm just, dude, I want to teach my kids right now to be better
Yeah.
than this.
Right. Right. No, I can't even imagine how difficult that is. And unfortunately, you're a cog in the wheel in this sense, right? So
Correct.
all you can do is the best possible job with the kids sitting in front of you.
Your guest, Mr. Cousins, said that there was a memo that came out about Donald Trump Jr. saying comparing educators to the Taliban. And
Right.
what do I look, Mr. Packman? I appreciate you. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I hear the frustration in your voice there. All right. Thanks everybody who called in. That's going to do it for today. We will take calls again very soon, and I hope to hear from you then.